Hey folks, this is Wistful Dale here, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another M.L.P. Horror AU. We got a little guy this time around. Now, I'm doing a little one on purpose because I've had a little bit of a busy day with me and my dad. You know how it is, farm stuff, yard work. Weather's getting nicer. There's fields to plow, folks. There's goddamn fields to plow. Plow the fields. Anyway, but I don't want to leave you folks hanging, and I'm trying to, at least I think I'm doing a pretty decent job so far this week of being more consistent and everything and more up to date. And plus, I think it's kind of overall better, honestly, if I could squeeze in little guys here and there, honestly, than to save up for a big one and have you folks waiting or whatever. But anyway, we got a little guy here. I don't know what this is exactly called. It's either My Little Inks or just M.L.P. AU infections, depending on how you see with those two. But anyway, this one doesn't have too much views. I mean, this one is like 3,500, and this one has almost 1,000. But anyway, we're just gonna dive right on in and see what this is all about and shit. Looks interesting. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Okay, nice TikTok. You actually started all the way in the beginning. Thank you for that. Can never tell you how annoying it is when you start at the middle or whatever of a slide. Anyway, Twilight Sparkle infected. Yeah, I kind of feel it just by looking at her, but anyway. Hunger is 13, thirst is 7, sanity is 63, infection stage 1, aggression 2. And she has a broken horn. Ow. I'm fine. Just tired. I legit heard Pomni from Digital Circus, where she's like, yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Has bloodshot eyes. She looks tired too. Let's see. Is hiding infection spot. Oh, lovely. Right at the damn neck. You're also missing a leg. Lost due to fight. Lovely. And has cuts in her tail. Nice. I always find that kind of extra smart when they cut their tails. So the infection, whatever, or yeah, it has a lesser chance of reaching for them. I find that personally smart. Pinkie Pie or Pinkie Pie inventory. Wait, okay, Twilight didn't have an inventory. Had to check there for a moment. Okay, Pinkie Pie with a Y this time instead of IE, but whatever. Anyway, her hunger is 2, thirst is 77, sanity is 59, and aggression free. She looks depressed. Damn. Inventory, she has a sandwich, a water bottle, or water container, water cooler, whatever you call those things, technically still water bottles, and a first aid kit. Let's see. Brews from SA. What's SA? And the bag of supplies. Damn, she looks depressed. She is not. She looks sad, man. Alright. Pinkie, I promise everything is going to be okay. I'm okay. Something tells me Twilight's in denial here. Listen, Twilight, I really want to believe you, but you don't look so good. What do you mean? I'm perfectly fine. Yeah, your Twilight's kind of delusional. She tripping on something. I don't know, but she tripping on something. Okay, but are you sure that Rainbow Dash is at the shelter still? Of course she is. She's with Applejack. Then let's keep walking. Yeah, exactly. 15 minutes. It's quite a minute. 15 minutes later. No. I had a feeling. Rainbow? Nothing but she heard her. So I imagine she just like turned to her all creepily and stuff, like. Yeah, I have a feeling she's dead. Rainbow, where is Applejack? Again, nothing but looked like Rainbow was trying to speak. I'm sorry? The power goes out. Yippee. Rainbow, fuck, where is my flashlight? Found it. Rainbow? Oh! Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh, so the lights came back on as the flashlight came on too, or something. Damn, okay. Damn it, TikTok. Come on. Get all the way back, TikTok. Come on. All the way back. There you go. Okay. Alright. In my first video from Pinkie Pie, the SA stands for shining armor. So what I meant something else extremely short. Oh, okay. So basically that was... Huh? What does shining armor have to do with attacking Pinkie? Can work, I guess. Rainbow Dash was killed by Twilight after infecting Pinkie Pie. Applejack was found hiding in the closet. Kinda smart if you ask me, honestly. Why do you have her wing? That's a little disturbing, AJ. Let's see. Hunger is 45. Thirst is 78, excuse me. Sanity is 97. Aggression, 20. And depression, 76. Yeah, obviously. I couldn't shave her. It's all my fault. You did what you could, AJ. Plus, you weren't there, but still. Let's see. Her hat's all torn up, has messy hair, mane, per se. And she's holding Rainbow Dash's bloodied wing. Honestly, if it were me, I would just dispose the whole thing. Because something's going to tell me she may get it, especially something that's a body part with blood and stuff. You don't really want, you don't want to hold that shit. I'm sorry, you don't want to. It's safer to have a picture of her than to hold a body part of her. Anyway, Pinkie Pie infected. Yeah, go figures. Hunger is 7, thirst 7, sanity 56, infection stage 1, aggression 68, and anxiety 92. Damn. I too would be nervous if I suddenly got freaking attacked by one of my damn friends. Let's see. A cut from Rainbow Dash, obviously, at the ear, bloodshot eyes, and grassy hooves. Yeah, I guess grassy or whatever. Keep wanting to think of gassy, but no. Stop crying, you annoying bitch. Well, damn, Twilight. I'm sorry, Applejack. I didn't mean to say that. It's just I'm trying to get these annoying... I'm just... really sorry, Applejack. I didn't mean to say that. It's just I'm getting these annoying headaches. My goodness. I was immediately thinking of that one big fat therapist, or that little meme of that guy going, quit your whining, bitch. Where? I don't want to fucking hear. Oh, God. Oh, man. I remember I saw a clip of that video and someone left a comment saying, when I start expressing my feelings and been my therapist. Stop your fucking crying, bitch. Where? Jeez. Anyway, moving on. I'm going to leave now. But yeah, that was completely out of character of Twilight. Damn. Twilight leaves. How could she kill Rainbow Dash? She's a maniac. A fucked up bitch. She was infected, she was infected, Applejack. What are you talking about? She knew I loved Rainbow Dash. I didn't know how she had the audacity to try help me after I saw Rainbow Dash's blood on her hooves. Applejack, please stop talking. I want to sweep. On the damn floor? Sorry, Pinky. Goodness. Alrighty. Fluttershy. Immune. Okay. We'll go probably something from Discord or some shit. Anyway, Fluttershy is immune. Hunger 14. Thirst 6, 7! 6, 7! Bingo! No, okay. I had to. Alright. Chicken stars! Or whatever. I don't know. Let's see. Sanity 99. Depression 46. And scared 78. Alright. But she is still sick. Okay. So I guess she just has a common cold. So I guess with her, it's more of a common cold. A cliche cold, to chill, whatever, compared to some of the others. And she has messy hair, and her wings are sore. Yeah, sword wings. Alrighty. Okay. Rarity, also immune. You're sick too, or you just, brush it off like it's just dust. Let's see. Rarity. Hunger is 7. Thirst is 19. Sanity 100. Happiness 89. Damn. She don't give a damn either way. She's just happy. Happy-go-lucky Rarity. Has working magic and messy hair. She does have a little bandage on her chest plate though, or whatever. Or whatever you want to call it though. Alright. Have you guys noticed that Twilight's been in her room for an awful long time? It's probably just processing shit. Twilight, come back. Wait. Twilight came back? Okay. I read that wrong the first time. Yeah, she's been back. But, Applejack was saying that she's gone for a while. It's been, 3 hours. I wouldn't worry if it's no 3. If it was 3 days or some shit, then I would be a different change, whatever. Well then, I'm going to check on her. Be safe, please. Rarity goes to check on Twilight. Rarity's point of view. Yeah, exactly. Twilight, darling? Is that you? Twilight? Holy shit! Shh. It's okay, Flutter. I promise we will find her again. She just wanted to protect us. Oh boy. Rarity runs in. Goes, you gotta go. Goes. We need to hide. Now. But what about Twilight? She's what we need to hide from. Yeah, exactly. And that looks like that is it as of now. Yeah, that's it. Unfortunately. But alrighty. So that was, I don't know if I want to call this Little Inks because of this here, or, infection AUs. AU infection or whatever. I guess I'll just call it, an infection AU. Just stick to the default, I guess, or whatever. Just stick with the default, I presume. But anyway, that is it as of now for this AU. Overall, it does have an okay start. The characters, and this is my best guess, is that maybe with the infection and stuff, you're not really yourself, and you kind of lose bits of yourself. Like, you kind of lose your mind to a point to where your personality completely changes. That's what I'm going to give, and I'm going to say that for the benefit of the doubt, because it seemed at first that she was a little too optimistic in the beginning with Pinkie Pie and everything. And then with Applejack or whatever, she just completely snapped. Like, uncharacterly, just suddenly snapped. It also just seemed a bit odd I get it to some point, but it does seem odd for Applejack to be like, well, why did you have to do that? Well, why did you have to kill Rainbow Dash? It's like she was infected. That's why. I get it, it's hard and all for her, but it's like, don't you know there's a freaking infection going around, Applejack? What are you talking about? No. Yeah, this does have an interesting start. It does have a little something, but I do think this does need just a little bit more and a little bit more fleshed out. But overall, this does have, a pretty okay start. I do like it so far. It does leave a lot of questions to know what's going on or what happened or whatever. But I also think that this is probably either a one-time job or just something that they were going to stick to but ended up not doing it because of life got in the way. Because if we look over, let me look at the dates real fast. So yeah, February 3rd of 24, February 3rd and 24th, yeah. No, the 4th of February. So this has been, I can't speak for the freaking life of me. So yeah, so this hasn't been updated since, February 4th of 2 years ago now. More than 2 years ago. So this was back in, 2024, yeah. So I don't think this is probably going to be updated anytime soon. I think it was just a little bit and that they were just getting along with the trend, but then life got in the way and stuff happens. But yeah, overall, this does have, an interesting start so far. It could be used a bit more, whatever. It could be a bit more fleshed out. But I do like, but yeah, this was just a little something. Nothing really too much, personally. But yeah, that's basically pretty much it for this video here. So yeah, so with all that being said and out of the way, thank you folks all so much for watching. I just figured to do a little something for you folks since, like I said, things have been a little bit busy today and everything and whatnot. So yeah, so that's why we have a little bit of a shorter AU. And plus, it's nice to give in to these little guys from time to time, and whatnot. But yeah, that's basically pretty much it for this AU. What did you folks think of this one? Did you folks like it? I personally thought it was, fine for the most part. Not, not the greatest, not too bad either, but just, it's just alright. Could give or take on it. But yeah, anyway, that's basically pretty much it for this video here. Be sure to stay tuned for this Friday, folks, as my stage 3 of All the Leaves of Every Decay is going to be releasing and coming out. And it is going to be the ending of Act 1. So if you folks are ever curious or interested on this Friday, be sure to stay tuned in so that you folks can be up on that, if you want to or not. The choice is yours. I believe it's going to be, let's see, because at the recording of this video here, it is Monday, so that's, let's see, Tuesday 7, Wednesday 10th, yeah, Thursday, Friday, yeah, Thursday 9th, so yeah, so it's going to be April, the 10th of April in the morning. So if you folks are curious or interested on that, be sure to stay tuned in for this Friday on the 10th of April. So if you folks are ever curious or interested on that, be sure to stay tuned in. And also, if you folks are ever curious or interested on the previous stages before stage 3 gets released, I'll have the link down in the description below for my musical playlist. So if you folks are ever curious or interested in my music, you can check that out as well before stage 3 comes out. And if you folks also don't forget to hit the notification bell so you folks don't miss out on a future video or post I make in the future, and that you can always be kept up to date with the channel here and everything. And lastly, if you have any requests or suggestions that you want me to go ahead and do, be sure to tell me down in the comments below. But anyway, folks, that's basically pretty much it as of now. So with all that being said and out of the way, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. And I will see you all sooner or later. Bye-bye, everyone.